Back in the, yeah. Tell them to watch it. Now I ain't talking my pockets. Just know we ain't running out the way that we stock it. If I got it, you got it.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, hi, welcome. My name is Monica, and if you are a returning subscriber, hey babe, thank you once again for gracing us with your presence, and that's all, period. So today we're shooting a sit-down video. As you can see, I've been contemplating for the longest time, I think 3 weeks now, like whether I should film this video or not. But I was like, you know what, this is my opinion, let me just put it out there. If it can help someone else, then so be it. But yeah, we are going to shoot a sit down video, and I have my notes here. And as you can see by the title of the video, we are shooting the ESL job market in Asia, specifically in Korea, because I am in South Korea and I have experienced these things. Not experienced per se, no. This is what is going on, and that's what I've heard from people or read about. And if you are interested in this kind of content, please tune in. Let's get into the video. Okay, so I have my notes here, and the first thing is I'm not gonna say the country, but they have preferences, especially when it comes to people who are from South Africa, like me and you, if you are from South Africa, and people from USA. And I know, you know, people from USA. So, and I know how to say it. Yes. But the people from there, and they idolize the people from there. I don't know, they idolize the country itself. And I don't know if it's just an Asian thing, but the red flag country, I don't know, they don't like that, but it's still the same thing. They want the accent. And you know how in South Africa, I don't believe that South Africans have an accent, but when you're here, you can tell who's from South Africa, who's from the UK, who's from USA. You have to excuse me, who's from the USA. But they prefer the US what do you call accent. And in all honesty, when you're at work, right, you have to do what they want you to do. And this is what most people who work in hagwons, which are private schools here in South Korea, experience. In my school, we have people from the USA, we have people from South Africa, and we are 12 foreign teachers, right, in total. And I think 5 of us are from South Africa, and we all have different accents. But they don't pressurize us to speak in that accent. But sometimes, guys, the textbook itself, like when you play like that thing to read for the kids, right, it speaks in that accent. And sometimes the kids get confused, but I feel like my kids get taught by what do you call South Africans in the hagwons, because some of them don't say water, they say water. And you are there like bottle, water, this. And they're like, teacher, it's water. I'm like, oh, that's what, like, we have preferences. I speak the British accent, and yeah, not per se, but because like the actual, like the person who's from the UK, nah, that accent is not it. But yeah, I speak British English and there's American English. So this is how you can pronounce water, and this is how you can pronounce water. So either one is okay. But you find sometimes your employer wants you to tweak your accent, and that's just the reality of it. You have to do what your employer wants you to do. Otherwise, you're going to be replaced. You are going to be replaced. And it's not nice, Baba, because they tell you that, oh, now there's a recruiter, right? And I'm going to put like recruiters emails and phone numbers, because I got 2 more recruiters that I would like to share with you guys. You're welcome. There's this other recruiter. He even knows that in South Africa we speak Zulu, we speak Sotho and everything, and our first language is not English. So they already know. And South Africans, Sila, we are here. I'm telling you, because sometimes you find that you're speaking English in Sotho, guys. But if your workplace is not pressurizing you to speak like that, Don't force yourself, but to be on the safe side, guys, just tweak for those 7 hours. Tweak your accent. And this is not how I speak. I'm speaking because this is how I speak at work. Period. But no, I'm joking. But yeah, the SA accent and the US accent is what is running these streets here. And another thing that I would like to discuss is the salary scale. Guys, I know you're from South Africa, you are unemployed, Kuri, you've been sending your CVs, Kuri, they're throwing them away, or they want to sleep with you just because you here you're going to get a job in the most legit way, and they might be offering you 2.2 million. I don't know how much that is. Hold on. Let me check. Now, like as of today, 2.2 million. 2.2 million is 28,000 rands now. And you are coming from zero. You are coming from zero. I'm going to put it on the screen. You're coming from zero. Yay, this money is a lot compared to what I'm not getting in South Africa. Of course, take the job offer. I would personally. And if it's epic, I would take the 2.2 million because it comes with a lot of benefits and there's job security. But now you're coming from South Africa, you're lending money to survive for the first month, you're lending money for your flight, you're lending money for documentation. And mind you, when you get here, you have to pay back the money. You get here, you took that 2.2 million, you work at Hagwan, and you still have this accent from South Africa that you're speaking like this, right? And you find that your employer doesn't want you to speak like this. And you get fired in mid-contract. And with Hagwan, even epic, I think you are on probation. I think it's 60 days, which is 3 months. 60 days is 2 months. Yes. But I think you're on probation for 3 months, right? You borrowed money back home and they want their money. And you know when you get abroad, like when you come abroad, your family thinks now you have money, you're a kapadia. And guys, job security, 28K. Now you have to pay back the money. I know for the first 6 months, you're going to be unsettled. Don't lie to yourself, or I'll come and do this and do this. And you'll still do it if you know how to manage your money. But in reality, you still need to live this side. And guys, South Korea is not cheap. South Korea, I will do a video where I am going grocery shopping in an actual shop where I go in, I look at the prices for you guys. I will do it. I think I'll do it this month. Will I be here? Pella, don't stay in this house. But I'll try and do it so that you can see what you'll be dealing with. Guys, the price of an apple is like 100 and something rands. I don't know when last I ate an apple. Probably in February when I was at home. That was the last time I ate an apple because it's like, I personally don't eat fruits like that. So why would I be bothering myself like that, right? Unless you buy like at a local market, which is relatively cheap. But yeah, back to the salary scale. I would say when you're first coming to Korea, 2.3 must be your minimum. Guys, if there's one thing, Americans know their worth. Americans know their worth. Kore, Americans live on a take it or leave it basis. And there's you coming from Mamutintani there. Sorry. Okay, let me just use my hometown. Coming from Musina, like you didn't have a job, like you were job hopping or you were working in retail. That's a lot of money per month. And per annum, it's a lot of money as well. So granted, you'll take it. But in all honesty, there has to be a time where we as South Africans start to know our worth. Because now, I cannot be doing my PGCE, which cost me more than 60K, only to earn half of that No, I know that it won't get to 60K per month in South Korea. That's not possible. But at least, guys, know your worth. And the ones that are in South Korea, you will work. If I tell you that the amount of work that I was doing last year compared to this year is way less, but my salary now is lower than the one that I used to get last year. I took a pay cut, of which I don't want to lie, in terms of my career, it's working. Like, I've learned a lot and I'm doing a lot. But sometimes we need motivation, which is money, guys. Like, this is what we came here for. Like, you don't want to look back 5 years from now and be like, okay, what did I do with my money? Because hey, they are nice times. They are nice times. And they're tangible things that you can buy. For instance, I bought my MacBook. That's something that I'm going to use for the longest time. There are things that I put on my vision board, of which I have every year. And this year I've quite ticked like a lot of things. I didn't want to like do the most extravagant things, like, but I've ticked a lot of boxes, of which some of those boxes need money to do. Do you get it? And you need to save money. So when you go home, you know, okay, this is how much I saved. I went there, I did this, I did this, I did this. Do you get it? And yeah, guys, know your worth. I would say when you're working for Hagwan, please don't take anything less than 2.6 million. Trust me, these recruiters will tell you, Ure, other South Africans, don't listen to them. Do as many interviews as you, because you're going to Khoroza. Like, you will work. And there's nothing that's more saddening than having to wake up and pushing yourself to get out of bed every morning because you lack motivation to go to work. And they're draining. And mind you, with Hagwans, you get 10 days leave the whole year. 10 days. And I don't want to lie. This is the first time ever since I started working. I started my job now, my recent job in February. Now it's July. If I tell you that I've never missed one day of work, you think I lie. I'm lying. Guys, I had this flu, which had me by this. I still went to work. Because the work culture here is toxic AF. And with my school, if you are absent and you don't have a doctor's note, the number of classes that you have a day, let me just say, for instance, I have 6 classes, which is Tuesdays and Thursdays, right? I'll have to pay each and every teacher 25K. That's covering my classes. 25K. And in my previous job, guys, if I was tired, I would text, I'm sick. And quite frankly, that's what you do in South Africa. I hope they don't see this video. They don't watch this video. But that's what happens at home. Here, you have to leave that mentality back home. And which brings me to my third topic, which is you're here to work and not vacation. You will have your nice time. Weekends are for gallivanting the streets. But Monday to Friday, you must also always remember that in here, that you are here to Kholoza. And mind you, guys, there's nothing that ruins a person's reputation than missing work. And take note, when it comes to renewing your contract, they will know, or this one doesn't like work. This one doesn't like to come to work. And they will use that against you. Mind you, with Hagwans, they can fire you at any time. You can get fired at any time. And you guys, when it comes to Hagwans, they have money, ne? But the things you need to deal with, and don't get me wrong, it's not all Hagwans. You have to do your research when you come here. There are groups that you can join, which is teachers in South Korea or South Africans in South Korea or something like that. I will put the names on the screen when I'm editing. But those are the groups that you can join and get the jobs And there are Hagwan blacklists where you can go and check your school. When you're interviewing with the school, go there and type that school or Mang school. You'll see everything. And you must read between the lines. You must read between the lines. And another thing I want to talk about is your contract. Guys, if there's anything that will be used against you is a contract. All those small things. If you're looking for a job, make sure you join WhatsApp groups, you join groups, you ask people, or guys, is this allowed? Is this allowed? Is this allowed? Because guys, binary, you'll be binded like this. And what I've noticed is that in most instances, our contracts don't back us up because we don't read. And you have the right, when you get a contract and you don't agree with something on that contract, you ask your recruiter that, I don't like this. Can you please tell the school to change this? And there's something about South Africans. We are so used to being oppressed. We don't want to speak up. Guys, let's speak up. They are taking us for puss. They're taking us for granted. And if there's anything they know, Uri, we will take breadcrumbs while the other countries take the actual bread. They will take a croissant, and you know how nice a croissant is. They will take it and run with it while you pick up breadcrumbs like you're a bird. You're a bird. But in all honesty, guys, please read through your contract. Please, because recruiters, in as much as they're here to help you find a job, they're also making money for themselves. So if you don't agree to, maybe they're saying, oh, your apartment is coming with a bed only. No, it must come with a fridge. It must come with a washing machine, even though mine didn't come with a bed. And I didn't see that. And mind you, the day that I was signing my contract, I had my epic contract with me there, but I was too excited. And the fact that I wasn't even running out of time. I saw it's a public school, and this public school is discussed as the Agwan, if we're being quite frank. But that's a story for another day. I'm not complaining. I love my school, but yeah, my apartment didn't come with a bed. It didn't come with a study desk. It didn't come with a chair, of which those are mandatory. A microwave, my epic contract had stipulated that it will come with a microwave, but mine didn't. I bought my microwave. Yeah, this, I didn't buy the TV and the stand and the fridge and the washing machine. That's what I didn't buy. But everything else you see in this apartment, But yeah, another thing that I want to talk about, I hope this video is not too long, is advancing your skills. Guys, when I came here, I was like, I've always wanted to come to Asia to teach, particularly in China, right? But we know how things are that side. The borders were closed by the time that I was applying due to COVID. But now they're open and they don't rate South Africans. South Africans in China are crying. And the ones that have been there pre-COVID, they are crying because Umkholo is doing this because there's an influx of South Africans. There's an influx and they know, hey, you guys job hop. Of which is valid. Like, if they're not treating you well, you must leave. You must leave. But advance your skills. As we are talking, I don't like announcing things in my life. I'm doing my PGCE. I'm taking a career break from my career, but I'm doing my PGCE now. Oh, sorry. I'm moving you guys. I'm doing my PGCE now with Cornerstone. I'll talk about it if you guys are interested. I just started. I just arrived. I'm still navigating through it, but once I get there into the thick of it, I'll let you guys know. Because, I'm saying I'm advancing my skills because I can see that, one, there's an influx of South Africans. Two, they don't rate us. And three, if I decide to be here for more than 3 years or so many years to come, there'll be so many of you guys, and this requirement of just a degree in any field will not surface. What will you do? Mind you, you left home a long time ago with your 1 year internship, what do you call this? Experience. I'm talking about myself. But if the shoe fits, Cinderella. But yeah, you left home with a 1 year experience in an internship. You've come to Asia. They don't count ESL as teaching, or they'd open this. They do not count ESL teaching as teaching. Because here you are speaking conversational. You are teaching conversational English. That is not teaching. Even though you're holozing, playing games with the students, because when you're a babysitter in class, they do not count it. It does not count there back home. And guys, in as much as you are doing your PGCE, do your research. Make sure that the qualification you're doing is also considered back home, because if push comes to shove in Asia or wherever in the world, you're still gonna go home. Mind you, you have a qualification you paid so much money for, and it's redundant. Uzoyenzani, what are you going to do? What will you do? That is my 2 cents. Take my advice or leave it. Because now, you have the money. It's sitting there in your bank account. Or if it's not your PGCE and you still want to advance in your career, expand your skills in the field that you actually studied for. Or other things. Get certificates. I know that you won't get the experience because you're in Korea, you're working, but you have the paperwork. You can still maneuver things, because there back home, requirements will not be a matric certificate. You already have a degree, yes, but things are doing this as well as here, because there are a lot of South Africans in Korea now, guys. So I mean, we are a lot. And like what's this? Sooner than later, right? Sooner than later, they're going to start cutting us off, because they've already started. There are some schools where they don't even put South Africa anymore. They don't even put it. And I'm not joking. If I can find an example when I edit this, I will. Because I saw this other post on Facebook. They don't have South Africa. And it's one of the 7 countries that are English native speakers. It goes to show, Ori, we are not rated. So be here on your A game, guys. Be on your A game. Make sure you tweak your accent. You know your worth when it comes to salary, because you're making things hard for us. Imagine me, now I have 2 years experience and I'm doing my PGCE. They want to offer me 2.4 million. What is that? What is that? No, man. You must know your worth. And another thing, advance your skills, guys. Advance your skills. Get that qualification, because I myself do not see myself in Korea for the longest time. I want to explore other countries or go back home, because at the end of the day, I have a baby and I miss my child. But yeah, that's my 2 cents. That's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. I hope this video is so helpful. And if you have any video suggestions, please do let me know in the comment section down below. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Until next time, from me to you, it's all love. And yeah, guys, thank you for listening. Bye.